When I got settled into prison, the overall environment, I do find it can be very depressing. I didn't find any of the things I did there helpful. I found they really wasted my time. It was busy work. The help I got really was from a lot of places. I would pray. I do a lot of reading. I try to see how can I incorporate certain things into my life approach, my philosophy, and on a daily basis, it's very challenging there. There's aggravating people, difficult people. There's a lot of adversity. But for one thing, I don't think I was particularly patient, but prison imposes patience. I learned a lot of patience by necessity. So the help I received, mostly I found in myself, through prayer, through interacting with people on the outside. What's the training they learn? You give a guy a laundry job, he's got the laundry hustle now. I'll do your whites, you give me a bag of coffee, I'll do your whites, I'll fold them, I'll press them. You don't give him a bag of coffee, you don't get any bleach, you get your stuff back. Just maybe you get your stuff back, maybe you don't. Now he's not selling drugs, he's selling bleached clothing, and wash, dry, and fold. You give a guy a kitchen job. I'm selling peanut butter. I gotta hustle. Is he learning? He already knew how to work in the kitchen. He's learned nothing, and he's doing the same thing. He's not selling drugs, he's selling coffee and peanut butter. I mean, and if you want to go to the gym guy has a hustle. I got into the gym, it cost me like 3 or 4 protein drinks and a couple of bags of tuna fish, or I couldn't work out in the gym. So I mean, I never hustled, but I had to participate in one, so I wanted to go to the gym. In prison, in the therapeutic community, there are workbooks, which the purpose of the workbook to me, and if anybody's in this profession, is so somebody actually goes through it and you start looking at yourself and you look at your life. How did I end up in prison? It should be the conclusion. How did I end up here? And you can find things that contributed to that. Like you asked my family history. To me, what I find is, all right, I was emotionally immature, even though I was professionally accomplished. I didn't handle adversity well. I didn't handle divorce. I didn't handle emotional pain, and I didn't handle even just a straight urge to use. I was very impulsive. I didn't have any patience. I didn't have, so things like that. You can come to that through doing these workbooks. But what the reality of it is in prison, like Joe inmate will pay 10 soups or a couple of bags of coffee to Bob inmate, and then the workbook's done. It just gets checked, and then it goes in the file. So everybody assumes we have this great program. Look at all these workbooks. And then you can see, like, they did 3 workbooks. They did a lot of work. They're ready to go back to society. And all they really did, not everybody, but a good number of people, is they hustled their way through a TC to get a better chance for parole. I don't think until you look at yourself, however you come to it, through a prison program in part, through self-examination, prayer, religion, whatever, you got to find something and help yourself.